ये मैटर जो मैं आपको बोलने जा रहा हूँ, आप इस मैटर को हमारे सॉफ्टवेयर पे टाइप करके आप अपनी मिस्टेक्स को जान सकते हैं और अपने शॉर्टहैंड को इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, जिसका लिंक मैंने अपने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दिया है।
3, 2, 1, start. It is unfortunate that the appeal made by Honorable the Home Minister that this bill should be discussed in a practical manner, taking into consideration the realities that we are facing, the complicated nature of the problem that we are facing has been ignored. There have been attempts on the part of some of the speakers who spoke on this bill to take up a partisan attitude and attitude based more on some of the principles that were held dear by them rather than in terms of the realities before us. There is no use ignoring the fact that the desire of our constitution makers was that within 15 years since 26th January 1950, when the constitution came into force, India would be a position to solve the problem of official language in the various parts of the country. The various points of view that were expressed then in Parliament would be taken into account by the government and by the people, and serious attempts would be made to see that some solution could be found. The bill that is before us is really an admission of our failure to solve the problem of official language. It is true that this bill does give a new life to English as the official language, and that too for an indefinite period. Why had we does this when there was a general desire on the part of the constitution makers that on the 26th January 1965, Hindi shall be the official language? It was the wish of the constitution makers that on the 26th January 1965, Hindi should be the official language, and that wish of the constitution makers has not been fulfilled because of the fact that we are not able to make full use of the 15 years that were available to us in order to find out an acceptable solution to the problem of the official language. During these last 15 years, there has been a rapid progress of the regional languages, including Hindi, but Hindi has also developed more as a regional language than as a language which has spread throughout the length and breadth of the country, and which has been made more acceptable during that period. We have to find out the reasons why it was not possible within the last 15 years to make Hindi a language acceptable to all parts of the country. Where exactly have we failed? What exactly are the reasons which have been responsible for the failure on the part both of the government and the people? This question is not something which was ignored by the country. Time and again, this question has come up for active consideration at the highest level. Commissions were appointed to go into the problem. A parliamentary committee was appointed to go into this problem, and in the innumerable discussions, seminars, meetings and discussions, this question had come before the country. The various political parties had offered their own solutions and had advocated certain steps which ought to be taken in order to see that language became a cementing force rather than a dividing force in our country. My own party has no more than one occasion made some concrete suggestions in this matter. It was suggested that there ought to be language institutes in all the principal cities of India, wherein the various languages in the country could be studied and attempts might be made to find out how the form and shape of Hindi could be changed so that it became an acceptable language throughout the country. It was also suggested that there ought to be continuous exchange of students from one part of the country to another, especially with a view to finding out how the language problem could be solved by actual trial and error. It was suggested by us long ago that in the various universities in the country more than one Indian language should be taught, so that again a cementing force could be built up, and ultimately we may be in a position to find out how Hindi could be made a language acceptable throughout the length and breadth of the country. In spite of these various suggestions, in spite of these various discussions, unfortunately, neither the government nor the people of this country have succeeded in finding out a solution of this very thorny problem. As long as we have not been able to find out a solution of this problem, it would be unwise to impose any language as an official language throughout the length and breadth of the country. It is not just a question of political arithmetic, that there are other considerations involved. the 42% of Hindi speaking people are living in compact and composite, there would be certain difficulties regarding the transaction of official business.